What is up, guys? It's your boy Nathan. We are back with another watch along. We have Liverpool at Anfield taking on Nottingham Forest. Can Liverpool continue their upward trajectory up the league table? They had a fantastic game in the last showing. The absolute bludgeoning happened, I believe. And will they continue it? Nottingham Forest, not a team to be trifled with. Yes, they started out really rough, but they are slowly coming towards the stride, most likely to be safe. One of the teams that I predicted that will get promoted and be safe, I have to admit. So let's see what happens. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to the game. See who's here. Anybody home? Dark Vision saying if Liverpool are in the groove, this could be another cricket score. Absolutely, absolutely. There's no doubt about that. Absolute cricket score if that happens. Nottingham Forest 18th place. They need a win. They need a win. They need a win bad. But can they get a win? That is a different story. Good evening, everybody. God, there's a lot of pressure on Nottingham Forest today, that's for sure. Lot of pressure. Here we go, Steve Cooper. Hello, hello. Steve Cooper clapping the fans. It's going to be squeaky bum time for sure. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it whatsoever. Hello. What's up, Football Creeks? What's up? Nothing much, dude. Nothing much. What about you? What's happening? Excited for the game, man. Excited for the game. Very excited for the game today. Just putting a tweet out. Forest players lining up, walking out. There we go. Best goalkeeper in the world, Keylor Navas, having a walk. Oh, look at this Nottingham Forest fan. Beautiful jacket with all these little badges on him. Look at the kids. Do it for the kids, Liverpool. Do it for the kids. Especially the little ginger one there. Louis Diaz coming out. Oh, Birmingham playing Blackpool today. Got a notification. One's in the lineup there. Getting ready to walk out. What did I tell you about Arsenal in October? Hey, listen, man, I told you. Until they play City again, I don't know. That's what I told you. Now, I have to admit, in March, I really thought they were going to win it because they didn't fall. But I don't know, man. Three back-to-back draws. That's 6 points wasted. If they got all 6 points, they would be head and shoulders above City right now instead of just 5 points. In fact, if they won all their games, they would be 11 points with 6 games left. It would have been virtually impossible for City to catch up, but now it's very possible. How many chances does Arsenal have now? Quite honestly, dude, if you guys beat them, they might crumble under the pressure. It really does go down to that game now, finally. Nottingham Forest has to fight to survive today, man. I mean, they got like 30 signings or whatever just to play this. It's not been going well for them. They've had some great results, but overall, consistency wise, it's not been great. Let's see what happens today. Tweet out. Do like, share, and subscribe to the video, guys. It does, as you know, go everywhere. We're on our way to 550. So let's go even further, shall we? Um, I don't think I think Arsenal has a pretty decent chance still, football creeks, but I'll be lying to you if I didn't say it's drastically reduced since last week. It has greatly reduced. But Brighton will have a say in the title. They play both. I expected this from Chelsea, but Chelsea don't on what they're gonna do. Yeah, man. Brighton has a lot to play for too, dude. They're in the semi-finals tomorrow against us. They could get a top four spot because of Spurs and Newcastle bottling it. Nottingham Forest lineup: Keylor Navas, Musa Niakate, Felipe, Scott McKenna. Who else is there? So they're playing 3-5-1-1. Nico Williams, Remo Freuler, the skipper, Aurel Mangala, Danilo, Renan Lodi. I believe they're playing Brennan Johnson and Taivo Avoyini. No, sorry, Morgan Gibbs White and Brennan Johnson, I believe. No, Taivo Avoni. Hold on. Wait. Oh, Brennan Johnson's on the bench. Jesse Lingard's on the bench. Sam Surridge is on the bench. Emmanuel Dennis on the bench. Andre Ayu's on the bench. They have a lot of attackers on the bench if they need it. Rockies, I said in October City are going to win title no matter what. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, I have. Robertson, Van Dijk, Konate, TA, Jones, Fabinho, Henderson, Jota, Gakpo, Salah. That's the lineup for Liverpool with Alisson, of course, in goal. God, Liverpool have such a strong bench compared to Nottingham Forest, even though Forest bought 30 players. Yeah, we all know from the start. I wouldn't say that. Wouldn't say that, Abdullah. But I will be honest. In March, at the beginning week of March, I thought Arsenal finally have a chance. But I mean, these back-to-back-to-back draws has just been absolutely devastating for Arsenal. Xabi Alonso also went deep into the UAL in 6 months. What Xavi is failing to do for 2 years now. No comments. I don't want to participate in this one. About to kick off. Danilo to kick off. And we are off. Let's go. Long ball from Felipe. Straight to Avoni. Instant foul by Liverpool. Instant foul. For us, it was Nottingham Forest was keen to turn up or step events, which are right now. Konate just slices Avoni. Instantly a foul. Just set to default settings of factory reset. Michael Oliver's the goalkeeper. Is the referee. Oh God. Gibbs White with a cross. Goes far post. Felipe heads it in wonderfully. Gets cleared by Liverpool, but still with Nottingham Forest. Interesting little move there. Keylor Navas with a lovely long one. Go. Okay. Jota decides to keep it in instead of resetting for a throw in. Let's see Keylor Navas getting some game time. Hopefully he might get a good Premier League team. I believe he's on loan here, so he might finally get a move to England, which would be nice. I know a team that's looking for a goalkeeper. How many chances you give us, guys, for travel? Zero, bro. Honestly, that's not bans. Zero. I think Liverpool has taught us a very valuable lesson, Abdullah. If you try to get in all, try to go for all, eventually you're gonna stop somewhere, man. And listen, dude, I know you're gonna make fun of this, but don't sleep on Sheffield, dude. Sheffield had a wonderful game last round where they came back and absolutely destroyed Blackburn. So if I was you, I would not write them off completely. I'm just being honest. Because on the other side, they have to play Man United or Brighton, and you can say whatever you want about us. By the time we play the FA Cup, our team will be fully available. So we'll have a full team for sure if we make it past. And Brighton, dude, don't sleep on Brighton at all. I think they have really opened eyes this season. Last season we thought it is what it is. This season for sure, Brighton. I mean, the scouting of Brighton, wherever they are, whatever they're doing, dude. The scouts at Brighton are like the new scouts at Leicester, man. Fantastic job they've done. Fantastic. UCL City going to the UCL final pretty much confirmed. Just don't throw it away in FA Cup and good to go. Oh, so Arnab, you think they're gonna beat you guys in the semis? I mean, I suppose it's possible, dude. I'll tell you what. I'll favor I'll favor City or Madrid to beat either in Italian team. I know it's a one leg, but I would favor them. Todd Bowley make my day by getting pots. No Militao and probably Alaba in the first. Oh yeah, I did read that. Nah, man, y'all don't need them, dude. Y'all can see. Listen, it's not going to be an easy game, no matter who's playing in whatever position. But it's just the luck of the draw sometimes, dude. Sometimes you get a little luck, Even with your players missing, you can have a little luck and come through, man. So I don't know if I can write it off just like that, dude. Also, you never know, they might still make it, man. We thought Rashford wasn't going to be there for the Seville game. He was on the bench and he actually played 45 minutes. So you never know, man. You never know what's going to happen by the time the match comes around. So let's see what happens. I would not go be so quick to think it's lost cause just yet. Also, it could be a tight first leg, and the second leg could be the decider. Anything can happen. Winner of City versus Madrid, Bernabeu will win the tie. For me, this is going to be Inter. Yo. I don't know, man. I can't stand Lukaku, dude. I can't stand him. Like if he even sniffs a Champions League final, I'll lose my mind. Hello, what's the Brighton hype? We came back to back sixth position just after we came up. No, it's not about hype, dude. I wouldn't say it's hype. I'm saying, do you not think they deserve to be spoken of positively this season? I think they've had a fantastic season, dude. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking about the season. I don't know about the hype or anything. I thought they did okay last season. I thought they were moving a little upwards, considering what happened. I forgot the coach back then. Shot comes from distance, goes out wide. I forgot the coach. He's a Forgot his name. Yeah, he was the coach even at Newcastle at one point of time. Hughes, not Hughes. Anyway, my point is when they were almost getting relegated, they stayed up, got Potter, did well. Now they got De Zerbi doing even better. I just think you gotta give them the dues this season, man. I think Brighton really can beat any team this season. Not including us. We're gonna play them tomorrow. We'll find out what happens. They will see a final at the FA Cup if they beat us. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if it's hype or not. I think it's deserved. I would say it's deserved plaudits for their good season. That's how I look at it. I don't know if I'm hyped or not. I take them very seriously as a team at the moment. I'll tell you that much. I don't know if you'd call that hype, but yeah, that's my thoughts on it, man. I don't know. Maybe people disagree with me, but I take them quite seriously this season, and they've been quite fun to watch as well. Uh, on an unrelated note, so that's my stance. Last time Milan derby in the semis, Dida got hit by a flare. Yeah, that's why he was too scared to, uh, you know, too scared to. Oh, I think they're paying a little tribute to. I saw 97th. I think they're paying a little bit of a tribute to what happened, you know. Nice little clap around the stadium. That's lovely. Really for the 97. What was I saying? I totally lost it. No, they don't. LOL. Most of the main top six and mid-table clubs are having a bad season. We came sixth with Prime City, Liverpool, Jose United, Sari Chajaksa. We didn't get this much. I don't, like I said, man. I don't know if it's a hype, dude. I'm just giving them. See, listen, dude. Whether other teams bottled it or not, right? I believe you can only play what's in front of you. Uh, if they beat you, they beat you. If they don't beat you, they don't beat you. All you can do is play what's in front of you every game. You can't control the intangibles, the injuries, the lack of form. You can't control any of that, dude. Liverpool are 11th right now. They beat Bournemouth whatever 8-0 at the beginning of the season. They're currently 10th or 11th. So they started out well and then it's not going so good. So it anything can happen, man. Anything can happen. You can just play what's in front of you. You can't really do anything. This is the first time during that there'll be 5 Milan derbies or some ridiculous thing that there'll be 4 Milan derbies. First time ever in the history or something like that. Oh yeah, Dida got hit by a flare, and then from that day onwards, he was scared to save a ball. That was the joke I was gonna make. Never mind. Lost track of it. Fabinho. Oh, couldn't hit it. Football creeps don't believe what this low quality reporter tweeted. No way Todd Bowley would get that average manager again. Ooh, average manager. Okay. Cross comes in. Cleared out by Niakate. Ooh, very interesting. Average manager. You don't think Vincent Company has done a good job in the championship? What did he qualified for the Premier League with 8 games to spare or something? Interesting take. Interesting take. I suppose if he doesn't get a job, we'll find out how good he is. Robertson on the ball. Free kick. Dangerous area. Go close range. Ooh. Came in early. Near post cross. Tried to go across the goal. Believed it was blocked. Early cross. LOL, Levi Colville was getting so much hype last season in the championship. Now what about that? Can't hear anything. Isn't yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but I heard Levi Colville was really good. I believe Ankit was talking about him back. I heard him talk about praising him a lot back last season. I don't know, man. Championship is a tough space to be in, I guess. I have some Lukaku news for you. You'd be happy. I would not be happy. You know very well I would not be happy about that. Can't stand old Trampolini, dude. My friend is in Milan, does not watch football, but I've told him to get tickets for the game if he can. Bro, Turing, how do we know people that live in such nice places and don't like football? Isn't it crazy? I know people who like live near Stamford Bridge. They don't even go for one game. Even if they don't like football, they don't even go see one game to get the experience. Isn't it mad how people are like that? Uh, very weird. Let's see what's going on in the other games. It is goal, whatever they call it. Was it goal fest, goal freeze, whatever. Either way, let's see what's happening everywhere else around the footballing country side. Let's see. Fulham 2-1 today, early game. It's 0-0 everywhere. 0-0 at Griffin Park, 0-0 at Selhurst Park, 0-0 at the. Have I forgotten what Leicester Stadium's called? Oh, Gerrard's there in the stands. Have I forgotten what it's called? What is the Leicester Stadium called? I forgot about it. And obviously 0-0 here. 4-0. King Power Stadium. Damn it. Just remembered. Anyway, you know you would be happy because Todd Bowley would sell Lukaku. Oh, I would love that. Sell Lukaku to Turkey or Saudi League if Inter don't buy him and he doesn't want to risk him selling to any top. That is actually great news. Oh my god, I don't know what Allison just did there, but it was almost a disaster class. You're doing City versus Real Watchalong or should I go to the Bernabeu? You should go to the Bernabeu if you're getting a chance, dude. I'd probably do City Real Watchalong. I don't. Let's see, man. There's not many games left to do to watch along of. LOL, yes, he's a proper nerd. I've sent him some videos to hype him up. Bro, seriously, I can't believe it, man. The friends we have and the places they live and they don't do anything. Unbelievable. I don't even care if they're nerds, dude. There's nothing wrong with being a nerd, but still, not even to do it for the experience. Crazy. And I believe, you know what's this funny thing, Turing? Your friend doesn't realize this, but the San Siro is going to be torn down. So you might want to tell him to get some memorabilia for you, even if he doesn't want it, because the stadium's going to be taken down. Then So if you can ask him to get you some merch or something, so you can keep it as a memory. Once it gets torn down, it's not really going to mean as much, unfortunately. Damn man, that is one stadium I wanted to visit before it got changed. Damn, that's sad. I haven't eaten anything yet, GK. Just had tea. Some electrolytes with water. That's it. Ooh, mistake there. Ooh. God, Konate is a little bit. It's a little bit rough around the edges today, Konate. I'll send you the pics of the Bernabeu if I go. Of course, I'd love it. Wolves won. Oh, really? Damn, man. I just looked at everything. Shot Tomori Varanda. Oh, filthy lineup. Love it. Wait a minute. What happened to Licha, dude? Why are you getting rid of Licha? Licha as DM? Oh, that would be great, right? DM with Casemiro. That would be great. At least we won't need a midfielder for one season. We still need to get one though at the end of the day. Here we go. Leeds. Sorry, what am I saying? Leicester trailing to Wolves 1-0. Mateus Cunha. Mario Lamina. There you have it. First goal of Goal Rush goes to Wolves at the King Power. Mateus Cunha. Believe he's on loan from Atletico Madrid. Very good buy by Wolves mid-season. Very good buy. Don't know what Trent was trying to do there. There was a ridiculous hospital pass to Konate. Ridiculous hospital pass to Konate. My God, he's a liability in defense, isn't he? Atletico fans were tearing out the seats after the last game at the Old Stadium. Yes, I believe it was called. Oh, how have I forgotten what it's called? Dude, I used to remember what the name of the stadium is. What's happened to me? Cross coming in. Oof, cleared out quite safely. The Wanda Metropolitano is just a terrible name for a stadium, isn't it? You doing City Watch Along or should I go to Wembley? Which City Watch Along, dude? Oh no, I'm not doing the City Watch Along today, actually. No, no, what's the old name of the stadium touring? Oh, I'll just find it, yeah. Not on loan. Oh, you bought him. Oh, that's a great buy then in that case. Apologies. Wanda Metro. Okay, what was it called? It's also called the Civitas Metropolitan Stadium. Just terrible names, isn't it? It's terrible names. What was it called? What was it called before? We even wanted AW, but you guys didn't sell him to us. Rare United W. Oh God. Got this Van Disney in my team. Please get that clean sheet. I think I don't have him. I've doubled up on attackers, unfortunately, which could have been an even worse idea. Why can't I find the name of the old Atletico? Vicente Calderon Stadium. Thank you. Jesus. That took forever to find. They called it the Metro. No, no, no. It was called the Estadio Vicente or Vincente Calderon before it was called Wanda Metropolitano. Apparently, Wanda is the group that's bought the naming rights. It's also called Civitas Metropolitan Arena. Basically, the names are terrible now, Turing. That's what it is. Most of the names of these old new stadiums are terrible. It's not like Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan or, or the Vicente Calderon. That's another good example. Or the San Siro is actually called the Estadio Giuseppe Meazza Stadium. So, okay, I'm just looking like a nerd now. Never mind. Point is that you might want to ask him to get you some merch if he's going, dude, because that can be a great piece of memorabilia for you in the future. If you care about it, obviously you don't need to spend money on it if you don't want to. You left Insta, I'm fine though. We go. Robertson, bad pass. Gets cleared out. Had to because too much work and it was a distraction. Instagram is there. How did Old Trafford get its name? Is it the name of the location? Yeah, there's a lot of Trafford related things in Manchester. There's the Trafford Mall. Yeah, I would say so. Yes, it is because of the location. Before Inter, who was Milan's derby rivals? I don't think they had. I don't think there is a Milanese team. I could be wrong, but I don't think there's another Milanese team in the top division. I know Rome. Yes, Roma's rivals are Lazio. Lazio. Lazio is also in Rome. Yeah. So what did you see what KL did today? I did not. I was too busy playing for champs today, dude. Very bad time today for me. So Old Trafford was a crossing point over the River Irwell in ancient times. The name Old Trafford possibly derives from the time when the two Trafford Halls, Old Trafford Hall and New Trafford Hall. Old Trafford's also an area in Manchester. His cross comes in, gets cleared very cleanly. Old Hall was close to White's, blah blah blah. The home of the Trafford family since 1017. Yep, it was named after some royal family thing. De Trafford. Family moved to the new Orleans, what is now called Trafford Park, sometime between 1672 and 1720. The name of the area around Old Trafford Hall may subsequently have become shortened to Old Trafford. The old hall was demolished in 1939. Yeah, there you go. It's named after a family that's been living there since the 1070. Since 1070, that's mad. It's a long time ago. 68 runs, 61 balls by KL. Couldn't chase 135 runs. Really? 135 runs. Damn. Tough. City belongs to which part? No, I don't think I don't know about that. Football Creeks. Wait. City belongs to which part of Trafford you're talking about? I have no idea, dude. Not a clue. I knew the area was named Trafford anyway before, but now I just read it to get little confirmation. Named after a family called They Trafford. De Trafford. So, good bro, I'm waiting for you to take over Taprizio soon. Absolute fraud, Jono. Such a shame. Who's his wife? Whose wife? Brennan Johnson already warming up. Not a good sign. I told Neil 4 months ago Todd Bowley has agreed to get Poch and people in chat were laughing. I don't know why you're so excited to have Poch, Jack. I hope it works out for you. I really do. Because this team's a problem, dude. They don't respect Frank. They made Graham Potter look like a fool. And finally, Thiago Silva called them out on their bullshit and said the players have to take more responsibility for the performances, which was nice to hear because it was so blaming the coaches is well and good and all, but they at the end of the day, the people on the pitch gotta take responsibility for it at the end of the day. Oh my god, wild swipe by Robertson. Wild swipe. My friend from the UK told me that people from Manchester support City United fans are tourists mostly. It's accurate. He's a pool fan though. Uh, it's complicated, dude. I think over time, Manchester United just became such an international craze that eventually the fan base just started swelling. Listen, man, Manchester is not a big city. Don't get it twisted, hearing. Manchester is not that big a city where they can have just Manchester fans filling up both stadiums every week. It just doesn't happen. It's just not a thing. Like any other, like the whole of Italy is not an Inter or AC Milan fan. I'm sure they support other teams or they just don't watch football. Someone else told me this, but what I think is, I think when City was struggling, their fans either reduced or just weren't as many because they couldn't fill the grounds. They still can't fill the stadium, dude. And what happened is Manchester United started becoming a phenomenon, and the international fan base just grew over time. And I think eventually it looks like that just because of how many people make the pilgrimage to Old Trafford. But I gotta be honest with you, man. It's not even about tourists. It could be other parts of England where people were infatuated by Real Madrid, Manchester United. It's like people from other parts of the world, people from other parts of the country. So it can be that too, man. You could say it's mostly tourists, but at the end of the day, it's whichever team you pick, man. Like we live in India and we like teams that aren't even from this country. So I'm sure it applies to every other team as well. So yeah, I suppose you could say there are tourists, but let me tell you, dude, I think out of the 77,000 that fill that stadium every week, I'll say maybe 5,000 fans are tourists, technically, like out of country tourists. So is that a lot? Of course, that's a lot of people to come and watch a game every week. But I mean, I'm sure there's about 4,000 people coming to Spain to watch Madrid or Barcelona play every week, every now and then. So yeah, man, I think when you reach a certain level internationally, you're gonna just get a lot of international fan base coming to even watch the game in certain cases. So yeah. Ooh, that was close. That was a close one. Is this another nil-nil draw? No chance, dude. Can't see it. Can't see that happening today. Bro, Poch reached a UCL final with Danny Rose. Sounds really insulting. I'm not judging anyone by their PSG stint, but because even Carlo failed the Danny Rose was all right. Well, I mean, actually, you know what? That's a good point. He did get to a UCL final with Danny Rose as left back. Yeah, man. I guess we're gonna see. If he comes, I hope he comes. If you guys are happy with Poch, then that's great, man. Let's see what happens. Only getting too involved in the dressing room, probably. Common W. McKenna's on the ground. That's not a good sign. Even Roman got involved in his earlier days as a Chelsea owner and media didn't speak a word. Yeah, Roman was quite a hands-on owner in general, though. So everyone's just paying attention to what Todd Bowley is doing because he's new, basically. Naby Keita seems to be done at Liverpool. Hasn't featured since that terrible first half against Crystal Palace a few weeks ago. Listen, man, I've been saying it. People have been making jokes at me. I've told them Naby Keita is not that good. People were like, "What are you talking about? He's gonna pull up trees. He's awesome. Look at this. Look at that." I'm like, bro, this guy isn't even fit enough to play enough games in a row, man. What are you talking about? He's good. He ain't good, cuz. He ain't good. And he's injured all the time, which makes him a liability, not even an asset anymore. So yes, I would agree, Dark Vision. I think he's done. Hello, Yellow Band. Hello, good evening. Well, PSG isn't a club, we all know that. I love how everybody just does not like PSG at all. Pochettino linked with Chelsea, and certainly he is a good manager. Habibi, have some shame. Bro, come on, even you know Rose was bang average, hype created by that fluke goal against us. I thought he was all right, man. I'm not gonna say he was some kind of excellent left back or anything. I thought he was all right, dude. Thought he was all right. Thought he was okay. Not the best player in Tottenham for sure, but thought he was all right. Listen, man, you gotta be some kind of good if you reach a Champions League final, right? Maybe not the best, but you gotta be some kind of good. I was being told when I said Kova would be better by then. Listen, dude, Mateo Kovacic just come from Real Madrid, went to a World Cup final, uh, plays for a very good international team. Damn, McKenna's jacked, dude. He's getting subbed off. He's holding his ribs. That's really not a good sign. If it's his ribs, takes a while to recover. If you tear stuff on your rib, Yellow Banyan, you're supporting Norwich. No, I'm supporting comfortability, dude. And technically, if you look at the screen, Nottingham Forest are wearing the colors. Not planned, by the way, but Nottingham Forest are wearing the colors. So you could say I'm wearing supporting Forest today, man. You could say that. Is Diablo a good title? It's all right if you like. If you like random violence, pretty good. Keep in mind, even he reached UCL semis with PSG. Even Unai couldn't do that. So is Chelsea going to the championship? Not, not even mathematically possible, Suman. From Chelsea upwards, no one can even mathematically get relegated. Oh, off the line clearance. Who was that? Nico Williams, former Liverpool player, comes to save the day. Ooh, cross comes in. Terrible cross to nowhere, but Trent saves it. Tries to do a little dance. He's gonna get cross comes in. Good one, by the way. Cleared out. Danger. Diablo's all right, man. So where's Chelsea going exactly? Chelsea is going to finish. Not sure, dude. I think Chelsea is going to finish maybe 10th. I want to say 10th or 9th. They'll just miss a Conference League spot. No, that is not banter. That is actually the maths of it. Um, Good news is for Chelsea fans is they're going to have one game a week. They're going to have plenty of time to build a really good squad, play really good football, and see what damage they can do next season. Much like Arsenal. So that is the one advantage Chelsea do have. Next season, that is one great advantage Chelsea has actually. Second division PL, they're going nowhere, dude. They're just mid-table. Diablo is any good? it is good, Arnab. If you want, you can just watch Diablo walkthroughs to get an idea. But I will say that you should just check out a walkthrough, see if it's your style, your kind of style of video game, and then buy it. Don't know. I just named a Beyblade the Diablo. So yeah, Harry's there. Harry saying, Nathan, I've just seen the worst opinions ever in another stream. Palace would beat Man United 99 and Barcelona 2011 would get beaten by Manchester City this year. Oh my god. Oh. Palace would have beaten Manchester United's 99 treble winning squad. Oh my god. Help me. Well, Harry, opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. So do whatever you'd like with that information. That's all you can say. Can Poch make Chelsea win the PL in his first season? I don't know. Don't think so. How can Arsenal win at Etihad? By praying. By praying. Those are the opinions, not mine. Yeah, yeah, Harry. Doesn't sound like someone who would say something like that. People are saying, what did Poch win with Tottenham, bro? Even the special one didn't win a trophy where Conte won an FA Cup with Bakayoko CDM and Moses and as players. That club is going nowhere. What happened to Bakayoko, man? What happened to him? Seriously. It's releasing in June, I guess. Oh, okay. Uh, I mean, you can see the old Diablo titles, Arnab, to see if you want to play that game. Then think of investing in it. During what exactly strengths positions game? He's moving mid center a lot. Oh, I don't even want to discuss the steering, but I will. I will tell you what I've been seeing recently. How are you anyway, Nathan? I'm okay, Harry. I'm okay, man. Recovering from what seems like a long 48 hours after Seville. Not really sure what to make of the result. That's why I didn't join the chat after the match. Disappointed, but not disappointed. We lost. Disappointed on how we lost, as I tell everybody. Apart from that, I've had a good day, man. Today was Eid. I wished all my Muslim friends happy Eid, and hopefully everyone's having a good day in general. It's a holiday year in India, so hopefully everyone's having a good day, man. That's it, really. Can't complain. It's a very important day for Salah. It is Eid. So let's see if Salah will show up today. Very auspicious day. Bakayoko, I think, is at Monaco and Napoli. I think not 100%. I'm pretty sure Bakayoko is, yes. I think Bakayoko is in one of those teams. What I meant to say was, I don't know what happened to him, man. There was so much hype behind him. And then, no, things happen, man. Things happen. To answer Turing's question, I haven't forgotten Turing, don't worry. First, we need stability after titles for now. Minimum 2 season, we need to keep watch for That's exactly what I think too. You got a first season, I don't know about titles, but maybe you can build up because once a game, 1 game a week for the whole season, majority of the season. Plus, you will get some more players, get rid of some bad players. It'll be interesting this coming season. So if they don't play UCL Europa Conference, they need a youth sale, right? Right? I don't know, man. I don't know, but they are going to offload players for sure anyway, someone. So they're going to offload a bunch of players because they have bought a bunch of players. Apparently, Thiago Silva said they had to increase the size of the dressing room because of the number of players they have. So there's definitely going to be a lot of exodus, a little bit of a mass exodus at the end of the season. So let's see what happens. Many titles are coming. Diablo, FF16, Street Fighter, EAFC. EAFC is going to come July apparently. Insane. It's already March. It's already April. That's crazy. But will Chelsea fans give him time? I think Chelsea fans are going to reach a point where they don't have a choice, football creeks, if I'm being honest. They're going to reach a point where they don't have a choice. So it's better to go with someone at the beginning of a new season than do what happened this season. So, Turing, to answer your question, Trent is moving into the middle of midfield from right hand side, and Konate tends to cover his right hand side, and that is what also Aaron Van Bissaka has been doing the last 3-4 games with Varane and Martinez. He tried it in Seville, and it was not working very well for us because of our centre back partnership. But what Trent is doing is he's trying to move in midfield. He's trying to overlap. He's trying to underlap, and he's trying to cross from the outside, like in the middle of the pitch, into the box and create danger. But he's basically moving in the midfield, so he gets more avenues to pass at. Uses great passing abilities. As you can see there, Konate is moving wide to the right. So in case they do get countered, Trent Alexander will slip into a centre backish position down the middle because that's where he's located right now, forcing Konate to cover right hand side for the moment. Foul by Niakate on Salah. So that is what's happening now. He is moving central midfield by default. A lot of people think he should play central midfield next season. I think there is a difference between moving into central midfield and playing central midfield as a position. I simply don't think Trent Alexander Arnold will be a good central midfielder. But what do I know? I just watch football for fun. We'll find out next season, I suppose. We are selling Pulisic, Lukaku, Cho, Mendy, Gallagher, Matson, Aspie. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah, this bunch of players gonna go anyway. So cross comes in. Ooh, what a cross! Oh my God, did Jota just miss an open goal? Oh my God, Jota didn't even hit it on target. Ooh, that could. Wow, it just landed on him, man. That's unlucky. Wow. He had to kind of bend down a little bit because it was coming right at him. We need to give Poch time. I hate Spurs more than I hate Gallus, but we need to give him time. Definitely need to give him time. You need to give him a preseason, most importantly. So hopefully they make the decision quick after the season's over. Jack will buy Lukaku. Who cares? As long as we get rid of him, right? Kovacic might be heading to City. Talks of start deal could be done around 30 million. Yeah, I heard that too. I heard he might be going to City. Not great for Chelsea, quite honestly, but Chelsea can just buy other players, I suppose. So it's not that much of a problem. Please take Kovacic, please, please. Someone is heading to Turkey or Saudi Arabia. That's a weird tactic, though, very easy to counter. Well, Konate's pace will is supposed to take control of the right hand side if need be. In case they get countered, obviously. Trent has a very free role between the right hand side and the center of midfield, so he can drift depending on which lane the ball is being played at by the opposition. But yeah, he's been see as you can see that there. I don't know if you're watching the game or not. You can see him move right into the center circle of the midfield. Just improve, it just gives him more avenues to pass. Instead of the traditional cross that he has to run down the wing always and do, it just gives him more avenues to make neat passes, not necessarily crosses. As you saw there, that lovely 1-2 there. Oh, he tripped over the ball. What a clown. Did you see what he did there, dude? That's what he's trying to do. He tries to underlap the winger. Overlap, underlap, just free roaming. Look at that 1-2. Salah feeds it. Lovely ball by Gakpo to him. Just loses control over it because, Trent Alexander-Arnold is not the fastest player in the block. And then uh, his touch might not necessarily be the best, although his passing is fantastic. Arjun Tendulkar, awesome Yorker. Prediction for tonight's game. What game is there tonight? I loved Koa, but what he did was completely wrong, especially he's our captain. I mean, can I ask you something, Jack? Hold on. Gibbs White, Jack's favorite player, cuts through one, absolutely skins. Was that Konate? Skins Konate completely. Crosses past Trent Alexander without even an attempt at a block. And that's why that tactic can sometimes not work. The free roam into the midfield. Got a little lucky there, Liverpool. Got a little lucky there. Jack Hazard for Koa. Nathan, who has been a better buy according to you, Konate or Upamecano, considering both left at the same time? Upamecano, because I guess he played more in general, wasn't injured as much. Someone give me the deal now, please, please. Why do you want Hazard, dude? Like, he's not playing well, Jack. I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, he's not playing well right now. He doesn't have, he barely starts games, if at all. And I don't understand. Why would you want him, dude? Chelsea's in such a interesting phase of their own building of their team. Like, why would you take Hazard right now? Nathan, why do you like Di Maria? I heard you have a Di Maria. Just I don't like Di Maria. Di Maria can join Lukaku in the island of irrelevancy, according to me. Couldn't be bothered about either of them. In fact, the best thing I've ever seen is when we knocked out PSG and I saw him with his little rat face crying. I would say Upamecano too, just because he's not been as injured. That's it really. Konate had more hype coming over him. Upamecano was the guy everyone used to talk about, but apparently it was like a little known secret that Konate was the better defender. And I'm going to say what I've always said to anyone on this chat. Doesn't matter how good you are if you don't show up to actually play football. Doesn't matter. You could be the best player in the world, you could be the worst player in the world. If you don't show up for the game, it doesn't matter. So he's injured and couldn't show up for a lot of games. So I would say Upamecano was probably the better buy, at least if you go by appearances and availability. Konate again fouled Avoni. Struggling with Avoni, to be fair. Nathan loves Di Maria because he wants to be as thin as Di Maria. No, thank you, dude. He looks very sickly. Fat Hazard better than Sterling, probably. Probably. Good point. Didn't think of it like that. What was the main reason the fallout Di Maria at United? Basically, he was just not happy here for whatever reason, man. He technically didn't want to come to Manchester. He wanted to go somewhere else, apparently. But the team he wanted to go to was not making a bid. So he just made a big fuss about it, and then we just sold him at a slight loss, man. Better off, dude. If you don't want to be here, you just go, man. Simple. It was probably one of our best buys ever because we got him for one season. We sold him instead of keeping him, and then letting him go for free. It was probably, in hindsight, it was probably one of the better deals that worked out in our favor a little bit, at least financially. Jack, seriously, how many left wings do Chelsea team? We're asking something about Kovacic. Ah, yes, I was gonna ask you I get what you're saying by what he is doing is not right, but like, what is he supposed to do? Has Chelsea offered him a contract? Has he told Chelsea he doesn't want to play? Oh no. Liverpool? Oh man, Jota is having a shit game, isn't he? The chances he's getting the balls falling for him in a lot of good places, man. He's having a bit of a manic game today. Quite a manic game today. Uh, so sorry, as I was saying, don't you think it's his right to like find the next place to go to? Like, what's he supposed to do? Like, wait till the end of the season? Like, his agent's trying to find out the next place he's going to play, right? Like, what do you want him to do? Has Chelsea offered to give him a contract? Has he already told Chelsea he's not going to re-sign? Like, what is the backstory? I don't know. I understand what he's doing is not great, but at the same time, if he's told Chelsea he's not re-signing, he told Chelsea he's going to leave. I mean, his agent will go and look for a for his next place to go, right? Like, what else is he supposed to do? That's quite literally what he's being paid for, so he's going to do it, isn't it? Leicester 1-1 Wolves. Oh no, Di Maria couldn't handle Moises' ball. I think Kovacic is Gundogan replacement. Actually, I mean, like, listen, man, one way or the other, he's got to find the next place he wants to be at. So his agent has to go do that work. We have told everyone in Chelsea, everyone, we would start contract talks after season ends. Simple as that. Hmm. So then I guess he just doesn't want to stay then, right, Jack? So what do you want him to do? If I guess he just doesn't want to stay at Chelsea anymore. So like, what is he supposed to do? What would you do in his position if he doesn't want to stay at Chelsea? The season has about whatever 5 6 months left. Like, what would you do in his position? Because if I was his agent, I would start looking for places to go. Because why wait till the season ends to find places to go? It doesn't make sense. Chelsea is like a clueless, crowded theater watching Salman Khan movies. Bro, Gundogan scores goals for fun. Kova can't even do a tap in. Yeah, but then it's another thing, right? Gundogan also wants to leave, and Pep is one of those people like who says openly, if you want to leave, you can go. So I think Gundogan wants to go back to Germany or Turkey or wherever, and he's going to get his opportunity to go at the end of the season, man. So, so they got to replace him too, don't they? So I guess the Kovacic might be interested in replacing him. What else? In 4 days, we'll know who's buying United, Nathan. Don't want to even think about it, dude. I just want to see deal done. That's it. I think we have to do a celebratory stream once it's done. If you didn't want to stay, why did you take Super Frank Lampard jersey? No, should have let Enzo keep that. And when Milan wanted this tool, why didn't he go? Halftime. Good point. Good points. Don't have the answer to it, unfortunately. Koa wants to get back to his home, but a guy from Arsenal already took his place. Hmm. That game was really lackluster. I'm not going to lie. Let's see what's happened. Well, let's see what's happened in the rest of the fixtures. Very shocked. The game's been kind of slow, really, to be fair. Uh, why do Chelsea sell players to PL rivals? It's not why do they sell them football creeks? They in terms of Mateo Kovacic, they don't have a choice. He's going to be a free agent. So also they probably look at it like this: you can't play for our team, so you're just not good enough. It's not even about selling it to rivals. They don't think you're good enough, so they don't perceive it as a threat. So they don't mind selling it to rivals. Wow, three goalless matches in goal rush. Kelechi Iheanacho with a penalty in the 37th minute. Oh boy, that's unfortunate. I don't think Todd Bowley would sell Kova to City. A gut feeling. Does he have a say in it if he goes as a free agent anyway, Jack? Isn't he a free agent after this? Di Maria failed because he couldn't handle Moise ball. Oh God. Jorginho, since his signing from Arsenal, I haven't heard anything. Yeah, but then again, right? They just Jorginho wanted to go. Arsenal wanted to buy him. Chelsea were okay to sell him, so they don't perceive it as a threat. They just want him to go. And yes, Jorginho hasn't played much. That is a good point. Recently, once Chelsea sold Jorginho to Arsenal, then it's all down. I don't agree, Suman. I don't agree because Chelsea weren't playing well with Jorginho. They weren't playing well without Jorginho. It's kind of the same thing. The only difference is Chelsea got a little money for Jorginho. So that's it. The other thing wasn't Matters taking pens for Leicester's. Yeah, I thought so. But what is he not playing the game? Like what the hell is that? When I saw Nacho take it, is he not playing the game? Graham Souness, play the game. Uh, Wout face. Where is he? Oh, he's not playing the game. That's why that he's literally not playing the game. Wow, in fact, he's not even on the bench. I guess he's injured. So the midfield is Tielemans, Hinacho, Daka, Tete, Bubakar, Sumar. Jamie Vardy up front. Why is Jamie Vardy not taking the penalties? That's interesting. That's very interesting. Faze, Soyuncu, Christensen, Castagne. Dude, Ricardo Pereira was an absolute waste of money, man. Every time before the season starts, he gets injured. What bad luck you gotta have. What bad luck. You have to have an unbelievable amount of bad luck for that to happen. Let's see what happened with this penalty. Oh, they're not saying who got. They're not saying what happened, but penalty conceded by Jose Sa after a foul in the penalty area. Jamie Vardy draws the foul, but Kelechi scores. I don't understand. Why didn't Vardy take the penalty if he won it? We are going after Bastoni as Laporte replacement. Good luck with that, dude. Bastoni, none of those Italian players are coming to England. Good luck with that one. I really want Brozovic at City. Listen, dude, Brozovic is like 35 years old. What do you want Brozovic at City for? I think some kind of bad luck is gone with Jorginho. My dream team for next season: Mendy, Reese, Fofana, Badiashile, Chilwell, Enzo, Rice, Modric, Felix, Nkunku, Vlahovic. Ooh, 2012 Man United season we bottled bad. Is Nottingham the area Robin hits from? So cool. I suppose it is, isn't it? Sherwood Forest in Nottingham. Isn't it Sherwood Forest? Is that even a real place? But yes, so cool. Interesting way to look at it. They should have probably put Robin Hood on the badge. Bastoni, Barella, I don't think are leaving Italy anytime soon. I don't think they're leaving Italy at all, dude. At all. Not even anytime soon. Never. It's more accurate. How is there only goals in one game, dude? Unbelievable. Man, that game was that first half was boring, dude. That first half was boring. Really boring. Yes, there's the Robin Hood related tourism and chef. Can't make that up. It should have definitely been the badge on Nottingham Forest. Liverpool fans are rattled. How will they not be rattled, dude? Like, Forest are Forest are 18th right now. Like, there is, people are saying Liverpool's form's gone down. That's why other teams are playing better. I'm like, but there are certain teams you still gotta beat, dude. Still gotta beat certain teams. 18th place teams are the teams I would say you have to beat. They aren't even beating the 18th place teams, dude. Like, whatever your form isn't that bad, man. Your form isn't that bad, but you lose to a team that's 18th after 31 games of the season. That's not a good look. Sorry, couldn't join you watch along watching Mumbai Indians. That's fine, dude. And did you enjoy yourself? It's all good. It's all good. Southampton were 20 still. Arsenal couldn't beat that. Yeah, no, but the thing is, dude, the thing is that, like, I don't know how to explain it, man. It's like some things are form related and some things are you're having a good game. Southampton had a good game yesterday. Even at 20th place, they had a good game yesterday. There is nothing special going on in this game right now. That's why I think Liverpool should beat them, because it's like they are both equally bad. Whereas Southampton actually showed up yesterday And they were really, really unlucky at the end of the day to concede 2 goals in 2 minutes. They were really, really unlucky. So that's what I'd say, man. I'm not saying there's no guarantee in life anyway. There's just none. There is no guarantee in life. But I have to say, when both teams are very unimpressive, the team with the better quality of players should at least pull out the win. That's what I'm gonna say. That doesn't mean they should win 5-0, 6-0, but they should at least be winning. This game has been greatly indifferent for most of the game. So I don't blame the fact that the Liverpool fans are rattled because they should be expecting to win this game a little bit. I just saw a very young Jack Grealish. There's an ad going on. Saw a very young Jack Grealish and for Aston Villa, and I'm seeing Sherwood as coach. My God, oh God! Speaking of things you don't want to see, I'm watching old school Christian Benteke before he moved to Liverpool. And look how young Jack Grealish is there. That's mad. It's 2045. Arsenal just bottled the 19-point lead to City. Chelsea is about half of Europe. So now there's a stadium called the stadium's called the District. Real Madrid just won the 27th league title. Toni Kroos came with a cascade of Luka Modric, who is now the oldest player to play the final of the UCL. At what? 60 years old. Oh God. I'm excited to see which new Brazilian kid Papa Perez will adopt this summer. You know what, Turing? I'm going to get in trouble for saying this, but I hope Papa Perez decides to stay out of it, and I hope y'all promote some Castilla youth. No, sorry, not Castilla youth, some Fabrica youth. Because y'all need to start inculcating youth in your team, man. There's too much disjointedness. I know y'all are Real Madrid. I know y'all have to qualify on all fronts, but you gotta make space for the youth, man. You gotta, especially when there are injuries and you have to play midfielders at left back too. Whatever, he's done a great job at left back, but still, he's not a left back. And you gotta start inculcating the youth, man. You gotta put a little trust in them. I'm not saying half of your team has to be the youth academy, but you gotta start putting in youth, man. You just have to. So instead of buying some Brazilian kid from somewhere else, just believe in the process of the Fabrica and start churning out the talent there, man, at home for free. No non-Spanish quota, no none of that nonsense. Just youth players. How to take a risk? Go for John Terry. Interesting. By that logic, we should have thrashed Southampton because we showed up, hit the post 4 times. Southampton scored a fluke free kick. Jack, I am one of those people that thought Chelsea should have definitely won it. Chelsea should have won a lot of games based on the first 20 minutes of their gameplay. They had in so many games we were watching, Jack, you, me. How many games for the first 20-25 minutes Chelsea looked like they were going to start tearing through people? And they just kept fizzing out every time. That's the problem. They kept fizzing out. There's so many games I can remember doing a watch along for where Chelsea were tearing up trees. Joao Felix was in good form. You're hitting the post. You're getting good chances. Everyone is pressing. And then I don't know what happened. After 20-25 minutes, everyone starts fizzing out, man. And it's not about logic or no logic. It's just intent matters, man. And yesterday Southampton came out with a lot of intent, Jack, for a 20th place team. They came out there with a lot of intent, and they are very unlucky to go with a draw. Very unlucky. How's your Arsenal dad taking this humbling? He's taking it all right, dude. He's not very happy. He's walking around annoyed, probably. But again, dude, people didn't even expect Arsenal to be here. It's all a bonus at this point of time. Also, they haven't really lost the league yet, so I don't want. It's a little too premature to start celebrating their demise. Although, I think once City touch them up, it's going to be there's going to be real pressure after that. So, Count Luka Modric came to suck the life out of your UCL campaign. Afternoon, Nathan. Afternoon, Tolumba. How are you? During a defender from Brazil, I forgot his name, already made some contacts. Interesting. Giving youth a fair shot, we don't do that at Madrid. But that's what I'm saying, Turing. Like these injury, this what's happened, these injuries that have happened this season. It should be something you all should really look into. If not for just the season, then just in general, should be something you all seriously should look into, man. Because what is the point of having a youth academy which makes the most money by selling that talent to all the other teams when they can't play in the team they want to play for? That's why they join that youth academy. And I know not everyone deserves to be there, but at the same time it's also listen, I'm not, like I said, I'm not wanting five youth academy players to be there, dude. Just get even one. Get even one in there, dude. Why not? I blame that. I blame that for Reese relapse. That clown for Reese relapse. Oh, Southgate. Hmm. Ah, Subhan, what the f? Turing, bro. That's seriously, bro. Arsenal, I think, just wipe out or get exhausted at the end of the day. These are kids. Yeah, they're getting super emotional every game too, man. It's not a good sign. It's a sign of youth and not enough experience, and that is what that team is. There's a lot of young players in that team. As this crisis stands, I will even take Araman Bisaka, Reece James will be a dream. I guess it's working for us. Juni is good at identifying talent. Yeah, I mean, listen, man. Listen, if it works out, you need to identify South American players to get talent, to get yours, and it's not working at La Fabrica. Then that's what you do. But I would really, I would really hope that they start using their youth academy a little more, especially in case there are emergencies. You have someone to, play them a couple of times, get them used to La Liga football. Just in case you need them, then they're there, man. They're available. United is suffering a lot because of that reason. We have 11 to 15 players that we only play them, and we can't even put any youth players in this season. That's been the one downside. I'd say really bad luck for us this season. In EPL, no team is easy. Being saying this since 1995, no team is easy, dude. No team is easy, but I will say intent definitely does matter, Jack. And today, both teams don't look like they have any intent. If you go back and watch the Southampton Arsenal game, you can see there's intent from minute one by Southampton. They are 2-0 up in 14 minutes. Then there's a bunch of intent coming from Arsenal. They pull one back, and then Arsenal start to batter them a lot. And then Southampton score another on the counter, and then Arsenal come back and score two in 2 minutes. So there was a lot of intent, man. And in this first half, there was just no intent in this game so far. Of course, there's another half now, so we'll see what's happening. Oh, didn't know that. Juni is no more only the Brazilian scout. Oh, okay. Goal. There you go. Intent. Yeah, goal. Diego, yeah. Diego, Diego Jota. Fabinho assist. If anyone has Fabinho, clean goal. This no that clown pick a man who's 20% fit. Oh, sorry, March and Rico Henry. Hearing he's the chief scout. Now we were following the Liverpool scout for the year market. Okay, Nathan, there's a lot of weight you have put on. I have put on a lot of weight. It's a good point. EPL is full of chokers, serial bottlers. 16 to 17, we were told Max You'd finishes sixth after that pathetic performance, yet we won the league. So I don't think it matters if you are there. No, you just can't bottle 10 points lead. Yeah, that's true. They had a big enough lead. Back to back to back draws. If they just won all their games, they would have been 11 points ahead of City right now. So, yeah, can't bottle a 10-point lead. That's fair. I think that's fair. Fair statement. Straight away, 47 minutes. Jota cross comes in from Nottingham Forest. Shot comes in. Save by Allison. Beautiful save by Allison. Believe that was Gibbs White. Yes, Gibbs White with the thing. VVD touched it. Oh, okay. Did he? Did I miss that? I thought it was Fabinho who headed it back into Jota. That was a nice shot by Gibbs White, man. Any player Liverpool gets involved, suddenly Madrid got linked with that player. Madrid Youth Academy is good. It has the most players professional in Europe for many years, but they won't get to play at Madrid unless they're really good. Meritocracy, I guess. Yeah, but Turing, if I may push back a little, you can't have a player as good as Modric or Cruz coming out from the youth academy. That is just not possible. Just to put it in context, Luka Modric wasn't that good at 21 years old. That he is as good as when he was 31 or 32. You can't have some kid come out of La Fabrica and be as good as the players on the first 11. You gotta bring them in a little bit, man. You got to. That's how youth academy works, dude. Everywhere. That's how a youth academy works everywhere, dude. Like you can't replace the players in the starting 11. You have to give them opportunities to see if they are good enough, though. And yeah, you're right. They have the most amount of players in Europe, and it's kind of sad that they can't get a lot of players into their own team, dude. Because it would be nice, I suppose. It would be nice, but listen, man, Real Madrid's success has been quite great last 4 5 years. So a lot of people will say it doesn't matter because Real Madrid has been really successful. The only thing I would say is that if they do have if they do start using the youth, it will be beneficial only to Real Madrid itself because they'll have more avenues to fill in the spots just in case of emergencies. They don't have to use the same 10 to 15 players every single game. They'll have more flexibility in the squad. Some of the players are aging. You can't play them every week. There's just a lot of options if they use the youth players a little more. But again, it's a policy that has to be done with. You got to execute it. You can't just say it like that. You got to actually keep doing it and seeing if it works. And the question is, will Real Madrid do that? I don't think so. You have to have some youth oriented coach to for things like that to happen. And at this point of time, with the coaches that Real Madrid are interested in, none of them are really youth oriented coaches. So oh, Gibbs White passes it out wide. Goal. Nico Williams scores. Nico Williams, the old the old Liverpool player, scores. Oh, what's happening? And he doesn't celebrate. Respect. Respect. Hold on. I missed a bunch of chats. I'll just read it. Virgil Van watch. Bayern 2-1 down again. Oh boy, they're bottling the league finally. A nice shot. Omori, Kalamari, Varan, Dalo, Dala. What? Liverpool scout is good from what I read about him. Yes, but Dortmund can't win the league because they just can't. Morgan gives wide with a lovely assist there. Great wherewithal. Nico Williams, just deflection and then another deflection. Very unlucky. Deflection of Robertson. Then Allison kind of palms it in himself with the reflex. A bottle of water. Thank you. No, just water. Thank you. Unbelievable. He didn't celebrate though, so respect. Respect to Nico Williams for that. Oh, Arsenal fans are saying we shouldn't have been here in the first place. Proud of this team. Blah blah blah. Bro, we're on the league of 56 in both season. No, I think they have to say that, don't they? Because partly because it's true. There's no one could have predicted Arsenal are going to lead the season middle of April. No one would have predicted that. And second thing is, what else are they going to say now? They didn't put any of the cups as a priority. They lost all the cups thinking we'll go for the league, and now it's almost on the verge of backfiring. They're going to have a trophyless season, whereas City could win a trophy, United have won a trophy, and yeah. If Brighton beat us tomorrow, Brighton has a chance to win a trophy. The season will be an absolute flop if they win nothing. Tuchel also laughs. Chelsea masterclass. Tuchel go to take revenge from Bayern? Does Jorginho go to share the bad luck with Arsenal? 8D chess. God, can you imagine? 8D chess. Robertson. Now Liverpool are being forced to have play with more intent. Ooh. Oh, that was a beautiful, almost successful long ball. Oh, what happened? Foul. Nico Williams draws the foul against Fabinho. Fabinho's just falling around a lot, man. Where is the strong CDM thing that he used to be last season? He's just falling around these days. Tuchel's Jack still laughing. Luka Modric is the Euro 2008 player of the tournament 11. What are you saying? What is who saying? Dude, 15 years ago, Luka Modric was 22. I'm saying you can't expect a youth academy player to be as good as someone that's in your starting 11. Also, Luka Modric was in the 2008 Euro 2008 player 11. That is internationals, dude. You know there is a difference between the internationals and league football. You know there is. So yeah, you can't expect someone to come out from La Fabrica and replace someone in the starting 11 or Real Madrid. You have to see if they're good enough. You got to give them opportunities to play. Shot, goal. Oh my god. What just happened? Shot out with another goal. What was that? That was shocking. Got it. It'll help with the squad depth. Agree. Yeah, that's all, man. That's all. That's all you can do. They can't replace Modric and Cruz, dude. Like, come on. That's not happening anyway. The players you might buy with actual cash might not be able to replace Modric and Cruz, dude. Forget the youth academy. Oh, that was a lovely goal. I have to give it up to him. Lovely goal by Jota. He's had a lot of opportunities this game, but it was a lovely one. Man, they couldn't do anything. Where was Nottingham Forest? He was completely open. No one was near him at all. Shocker. Absolute shocker. Well, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. 54 minutes, I believe. I shall just check the times to make sure I got it right. Oh, is Nottingham Forest bouncing back? What is going on in this game? Oh, Avoni just slices wide at it. Nico Williams, the cross. It's all going off here. 3-1 down now. Oh, wow. Sorry, Natu, we don't do that here. Neither dot accepted my friend request a place. What friend request, dude? I didn't. When did you send me a friend request now? When is all these people say? I didn't. Look at this. No one predicted immediately Chelsea to win the league after 15-16 season to excuse FC. Hey, listen, man. I'm saying that. What else can they say? They have to say that, don't they? You're not Barca fans. That's why. Listen, dude. I did not get a PSN request from you, Jack. I don't know what you're talking about. First of all, if you don't mind, y'all can send it to me again because I don't know if I got it or not. That would be great. Happily accept it. Thomas Tuchel bottle the UCL final, bottle Bundesliga, bottle EPL better than Southgate. Yeah, still better than Southgate. Southgate's a clown. He also won a UCL with 6 months of being at Chelsea. So yes, Southgate's still a clown. Sorry, you had me. You almost had me there, Jack, but you said Southgate, and it's definitely not better. Southgate's not better than him. So nope, saving my money for Spider-Man 2. You know what? That's a good idea actually. When will you say? I'm saving for EAFC. EAFC, it's in the game, baby. Still goalless in the other games, man. What's going on? Crystal Palace, what are you? They're taking naps over there at Sellers Park. Unbelievable. 55, 51, 55. Okay, got the numbers wrong. Shall correct them right now. There we go. Updated the timings for the scores as well. Lovely jubbly. D- Double from Jota, an assist from Fabinho and Robertson. Gibbs White with an assist for Lico Williams against his old club. There we go. Those are the scores updated. I want to see something. They're talking about this 3-1 down by Mainz. No, Mainz is beating them 3-1. Wow. Mainz. Where is Mainz in the league? Jota charging. Mainz is sixth in the league. At this point of time, they are looking to get a Conference League spot. Freiburg is safe. They're 5 points ahead of them with a game in hand. Leverkusen could overtake them. Leverkusen might be going to the conference now. That's not looking good. Dortmund, if they win their game today, they will overtake Bayern Munich as it stands. Then the next game, 10 o'clock today, they got to play Eintracht Frankfurt. Eintracht Frankfurt is ninth in the league. Suppose they should be able to do it. I don't know if they will or not. How much time is left in this game? 87 minutes. Wow. Bayern Munich's done. Oh, Spanish Grealish is on. Who got substituted for? Uh, Super Tommy Tuchel. Oh God, I did read that. I think this winter better October, November. Di Matteo won UCL with Bosingwa as a player. Now speak. What's wrong with Jose Bosingwa, dude? He was fine. He was all right. Hey, listen, man, you're just hating players now, okay? Bosingwa wasn't that bad. He was all right, man. He wasn't the best at defense, but he was all right. He wasn't crap. Seen some crap before, dude. Emerson Royal comes to mind when I think about crap fullbacks. Gotta respect small teams in EPL. Compared to La Liga counterparts, they have a go at the big teams. Nothing to do with money, but the intent which they approach. That's exactly what I'm saying, Turing. That's exactly what I'm trying to tell Jack when with regards to yesterday's game. No, he's and I tell people from La Liga that they just abuse me, really. They go, oh, La Liga is better. I'm like, dude, I'm like, okay, man. And this season is easily one of the most competitive PL seasons, dude. There's 12 points between 12th and 20th place. Not 12, 9 points, I think. 9 points between 12th and 20th place. If that's not a competitive league to someone, I don't know what is, dude. And I get abused for saying it. Just because I say it's the most competitive league in the world, I get abused. But I appreciate your honesty, Turing. A lot of people would not be happy to listening to me say it. I'm glad you, as a Real Madrid fan, said it yourself. It lends more validity, I suppose, in the statement. Oh, here we go. Darwin Nunez, sorry. Mistake. Kind of. Nah, bro. Ramirez is world class. Literally always scored against United. Nathan, what will be the next FIFA game? EAFC. I don't know if it's going to be called 24 or not. But apparently it might be coming out in July, LHM. So you don't have to wait really long after the season's over. Contracts done. They've secured the rights of all the teams and all the leagues they wanted. They're ready to go. So this is great. They don't have. They're not. They don't have to. So there were some teams that had signed with teams that aren't FIFA licensed, so they couldn't put the names there because the licensing was given to other games. Now they have individual deals with all the teams and leagues they wanted. So now they'll have all the likenesses they need. So that's great. And they aren't waiting very long. Apparently, it might be in July. So let's see that we won't have to wait long for it. Whatever happened in City, Barcelona will pay for it the next season. Interesting. Oh, oh no. I hit his own player. It was a good angle to do some damage too. They sacked Nagelsmann, who was still in the UCL, DFB, and first in league, and then decided to sack him because they appointed Tuchel would save them. They thought appointing Tuchel would save them, and now Bayern are going trophyless. Mad, right? Bayern's going to be trophyless this season. Possibly. Whatever happened, Barcelona will pay for it. Purposeful. Now to please see Chelsea matches. Bosingo's Boston. Yeah, defensively he wasn't great, man. Attacking he was all right. Like he wasn't the worst fullback. Again, I'd still say Emerson Royal. I'll happily say that. God, he's terrible. During swing, LOL. People in the chat, be honest. Which match are you seeing? Cadiz versus Valencia, Newcastle versus Brentford. If you had to choose one, probably Newcastle versus Brentford. Man City are no fun. Would they be where they are without Pep? We're going to find out, dude. He's going to eventually not be there. Lovely save by Keylor Navas. Stopped Jota from getting a hat trick. What a pass by Konate. That was a really good pass by Konate. Damn, man. Imagine if Jota got a header. Would that have been a perfect hat trick? Left foot, right foot header. I don't remember how he scored his first goal. Robertson with a cross coming in. Van Dijk lined up for. Oh my god, what was that terrible volley by Henderson? I will play EA Mobile. EAFC is a separate game. I mean, which developer will come with a FIFA game? Oh, I don't think FIFA is in the business anymore, dude. I don't think they are. I don't know. I've not heard anything what FIFA is going to do next. Uh, so I don't know. I guess nothing's going to happen. Brennan Johnson's coming on. Like I said, Nottingham Forest have a bunch of attackers on the bench, so that's always good news. Gibbs White. Oh, that was a bad pass. Gibbs White hits the back of the legs of another player trying to give it to Havoni. It's already very interesting note backing up the theory that they won't get a new FC game every year. Is the EA advertising the new game as EA Sports FC? Not to mention, no mention of 24 anywhere. I don't listen, man. It could be still EAFC 24. It's just that I don't know what are they doing right now. I think more will be revealed after the season ends. I have a feeling, Arnab. So this whole number thing and all, I feel like it's going to be I think the more details are going to be revealed after the season ends. So stay tuned to that. That's a good point though you make. Good point. I never really thought about it. I feel like we'll get more information in time though. We have no information really if you think about it. So let's see what happens, man. We have zero information at the moment. So oh my god, what was Allison doing there, man? This passing out from the back thing it's just too much sometimes. Most probably I think City will get a badass coach anyway after Pep but how badass, dude? Is it gonna be Pep level badass? Probably not. So we'll see. We'll see. Give me some sunshine, give me some rain, give me Reece James or AWDs can say yes to say no. Thomas Muller, I just want to argue with my wife. Now ugly city Barcelona will play. As I said, Barcelona will pay for it. Oh, good lord. Ivanovic was a solid player. Ivanovic was a very solid player. Goal! Gibbs White with a goal. Oh my god, Jack must be really hating this. Gibbs White with a goal and an assist. Oh my god, it's popping off, man. This game's mental. This game is absolutely mental today. Oh wow. Oh wow. Former Wolves legend, Jack knows. Morgan Gibbs White. Oh my, what is Liverpool doing? Like seriously. Again, another goal that was completely open. The last two goals have been completely open. I don't know what they have done from set pieces. It touches Konate as well. I mean, you can blame Konate all you want, dude, but oh my god, it hits Konate and Arnold. Bad luck. I keep saying the next in line for the job is Julian Nagelsmann or Mikel Arteta. According to the list company, listen, if you get Nagelsmann, Not great. Arteta, I don't know why he would leave if he wins the league, right? He's got success here. Company too soon, man. You're doing UFC Vegas watch long? I am not actually. Ivan Turney scored 1-0 Brentford. Wallahi, I'm finished. Okay. During a lie, Suarez' teeth was not harmed much. Oh God. Branislav Ivanovic is a very solid player. Very, very solid. Could play centre back and right back. Why are you saying Jota has a horrible game? No, dude, I was saying Jota had a horrible half. He had a lot of opportunities in the first half. So yes, that dude, everyone had a horrible game in the first half. The game was so lackluster in the first half. Look how lively it's become in 20 minutes. In 20 minutes of the second half, look how lively the game has become. The first half was dead, dude. Like someone came on the chat and said, I think it's going to be a nil-nil game. That's how dead the game was. I mean, Nathan, your thoughts on Di Maria comment that he failed because of Rooney? Rooney can't save snakes, dude. He's not much of a snake charmer. Don't really blame him for it. Listen, dude, like, I mean, he went to PSG, dude. Big deal, you know, big deal. Like, is what it is, man. Got some French league titles. Congratulations. This weekend, EPL is something else. Big teams are too casual. Yeah, man. I don't know what's going on, man. Too relaxed today. Too relaxed. The hungry relegated teams are starving. Salah scored now. Fuck, dude. And Salah is my captain. I should be happy about this, but I was actually kind of enjoying the fact that they were struggling today. So I'm not going to celebrate that much. Salah scored in 70th minute. This game is absolutely mental. Well, I'm glad I picked this game to watch. So lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. I heard FIFA rights have been bought by Tencent Gaming. Good luck, dude. Good luck, because EA is the best at sports games, man. They're going to be struggling, that's for sure. No FIFA name game, that will be a shame. That's a good one. How's Josh doing for you guys? Am I Mumbai Indians? Turing smile laughing. I heard FIFA goal. Yes. Crazy game, man. In a span of 23 minutes, there's been 5 goals. Insane. Insane. Even Klopp doesn't know what to do. Look at him. Can't believe it. You are a Norwich fan today. Yeah. Are they playing today? That would be really funny if they were. Salah onside. Well, apparently GK Football Creeks is saying Tencent has bought it. So, oh, this is a very auspicious goal for Salah on the day of Eid. Very good for him. Congratulations. Yeah, Mumbai, how is he? Because World Cup's coming. I haven't really watched a lot of cricket, man. Can someone answer that question, please? That would be great. Oh, Di Maria tried to give competition to Jamie Carragher. RVP, Ronaldo, Tevez, all was. Oh, what is this? Henderson and Niakate fighting. That's mad. What is Henderson trying to do? Is he trying to get sent off? Oh, here comes the shithousery. Di Maria tried to give competition to Jamie Carragher. RVP, Ronaldo, Tevez, all was scoring when Rooney creates. Latar's statement. I don't take Angel Di Maria seriously anyway, dude, so it's fine. Niakate and Henderson have been fighting a lot during this game. Niakate, Henderson, and Avoni and Konate. What is this? What is this? Look at him backing up and blocking him. What is that? That is so mad, dude. What is Henderson doing? You're the captain of the team, dude. Like, behave yourself. Liverpool, the Robin Hood of PL. Oh, are they scoring again? Oh, this is mad. This is mad. Bicycle kick! Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god, if that went in, this game is mental, dude. This game is mental. If that went in, that would have been mental, man. Oh, wow. Zizou wants Juventus job rather than PSG. Yeah, he better not go to PSG because he's a former Marseille player. He'll get abused by his countrymen. Because I know Josh the boss has been outstanding. Okay. Nathan who will win between KSI and Joe Fournier. I think KSI will do it, man. But KSI is very inactive. If he kept a strong boxing schedule like Jake Paul, he'd have a better chance. As more inactive he gets, the less chances he has of winning, dude. He's in phenomenal shape. He's very, he doesn't seem to be putting on weight like he used to. Oh, lovely counter there. Nice pass by Darwin to release Salah. Salah skins. Oh, Nunez, man. What a lazy pass. Anyway. Yeah, the more inactive he is, the more I will think. The less I think his chances are will be of winning if he keeps boxing like this. But I think he still has one, two good ones, man. It'll go to a distance though. Either Sriracha or Shazwan. I think Sriracha is nice, dude. Shazwan is, first of all, Shazwan depend. People sometimes make it too sweet, make it too spicy. It's very difficult to have it balanced, dude. Sriracha at least is tends to be quite more spicier. So I would go with Sriracha. It also depends on what you want to eat. Nate Diaz chokes man unconscious during street fight. Your thoughts? You don't mess with the Diaz brothers, dude. They take street shits very seriously, even though they're professional MMA fighters. They grew up in Stockton, dude. You don't screw around with them. They're more than happy to fight if they have to. More than happy to. Nice try, almost. Yeah, seriously tearing. That bicycle kick was. I was like, come on. Can you imagine if they scored a goal again, like few minutes after another goal? Robin Hood of EPL, Chelsea. Oh, here we go. Brennan Johnson's coming on. Damn, dude. This is going to be a fun 15 minutes. Fun 15 minutes. Let's go. Now I'm looking forward to this. There we go. Brennan Johnson on. Remo Freuler out. Skipper's out. God, what is Konate doing? Konate is losing this battle against Avoni completely. He's just losing the battle. Like, look at him. Look at him hugging him. Wanna dance? My God. Expect better from Konate for some reason. Nathan Zidane only born in Marseille, never play for. It doesn't matter, dude. You can't coach PSG. They take that shit seriously over there, LHM. You have seen the ultra game, the ultra show up at PSG, right? You can't do that stuff there. You'll pay for it dearly. Oh, oh, you know what? Ivan Tony. Wait, did I? Who is my strikers? I didn't take Tony this week, did I? Did I take Tony? Hold on, I have to see. Oh, I did take Tony. Oh, that makes me feel better. Got Tony and Watkins. Can't Watkins go too? That would be great for me then. If Gakpo is the only one that flopped for me this game, and Eze. If Eze and if Eze and Watkins can do something before the game ends, I'm gonna look really good this week. Really good. Apparently, someone thought RDP would defeat these pro. The Argentine fans who said that Canelo will get beaten up by Rodrigo De Paul. I was laughing, dude. People don't even know who Canelo Alvarez is. And they thought he was screwing around. Another one who thinks street justice is real, dude. You don't screw with Canelo Alvarez, dude. You don't. He misunderstood what Caleb Plant said to him. He thought he was abusing his mother. He literally slapped him at weigh-ins. Caleb Plant. He totally misunderstood because his English understanding of English is not good. He thought he was insulting his mother. He just slaps Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant, I think, gets a cut on his head or something. Something happened like that. He got a little cut on his head. He almost put the fight in jeopardy. And these people think Rodrigo De Paul was going to destroy Canelo Alvarez. I was like, these people are high, dude. Oh, off the post! Brennan Johnson off the post. Oh my god. Oh wow. Oh wow. Told you guys this game's not over, man. They got more attackers on the bench. Got Andre Ayew, they got Jesse Lingard, they got Sam Worrell. Damn, dude. This game's not over until the end. Leicester 2-1, I'm done. Really? Damn it, man. Wasn't Avoni at Liverpool? I don't know, was he? Leicester 2-1. Damn it, man. Really? Oh. Every time I check the scores, nothing happens. And then a few minutes later, something does. Timothy Castagne, Victor Christensen. Oh my god. How did the left back and right back get in on this goal? I'll have to check it out. Come on, Crystal Palace, do something. Is Watkins still playing? Martinez got substituted? For what? What the hell just happened? Martinez got substituted. Chambers. What are these substitutions going on here? Does UFC test for steroids? They do. No weight drop is natural. Actually, Brock Lesnar got busted for steroids in his last fight. They do test for steroids actually. Uh, so yes, but he did get busted for steroids because he took a short notice fight. He wasn't on a clean cycle because in WWE they do steroid testing, but it depends on what steroids. There's certain steroids that are banned. Even in WWE, actually, they will ban you. They have a drug wellness policy there because of all the problems WWE athletes have had over the years, especially the retired ones. And if you fail, you will get 3 warnings, and then you will be let go by the company as well. So they do test for certain drugs. But believe it or not, Brock Lesnar's been that big when he was natural, dude. If you see him at 20, 21 years old when he was an NCAA National Division 1 wrestling champion, when he won it in 2000, he was just as big, if not bigger, than he is now, dude. He's just genetically quite advantaged based on that. Because if you see his NCAA final, they have it on YouTube. He was just as huge, more muscular. So yeah, they do test. UFC definitely tests for drugs, dude. A lot of people have got. They are tested by USADA now. USADA is a proper drug testing company that I think even Olympians use. So it's been seriously. They do get tested for sure. Someone told me Messi would buy Canelo. I told him Canelo is literally a billionaire. Jesus, dude. People don't even know how much Canelo gets paid for one fight. One fight. As a red card. Dude, I have Eze in my team, man. You know what? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I can't be mad. Just have to. Dude, Eze doesn't have a red card. Mason Holgate has a red card. Come on, man. Are you saying Eze got a red card? Jesus, you know what? Now, oh man, Crystal Palace got to take advantage of this, man. Crystal Palace got to take advantage of this next 10 minutes. They gotta. Calvert Lewin also has a yellow card, if need be. Oh, header in a dangerous position, man. Look at the pressures Forest are putting on them. Oh, keep putting pressure. Keep putting pressure, Forest. Nico Williams in the book. Uh, is a foul. Canelo could buy Chelsea single-handedly. No, I don't think he has that kind of money, dude. But let me tell you something. Canelo is a very very rich man. Let me just put it that way. Very very rich man. People didn't think he could have literally bought a private jet to Messi when he was threatened by Messi. When he threatened Messi. So yeah, he's very very rich. Very rich. Jack is happy with himself because he psyched me out with that one. Congratulations, Jack. Hope you're happy. You stressed me out needlessly. Very needlessly. Alcantara tries to be fancy. Go straight to Keylor Navas. Richer than Elon? No, no, dude. He's not. He's rich for a sports person, dude. You're talking about like tech billionaires. He's not richer than them. But for a guy who doesn't have 500 people working for him, he works just for himself. He's pretty rich. He's pretty rich. He's not contracted to any company. He's basically a free agent. He can sign whatever contract he wants. If he once he honors it, he becomes a free agent again. There's purse bids. People have if people want them on their TV show or TV network, they got to pay for his rights, which he's in control of. There's a lot of autonomy because of the Muhammad Ali Act for boxers. So they get all the money, dude. They get all the money. They get purses. They get if they get a piece of the gate on the stadiums. They get a lot of money each fight, dude. A lot. For boxing, for something that's just one person doing it, and it's not like it's not built behind a company of intellectuals. There's a lot of money in this in boxing as a sport. A lot of money, but only at the top tier. It's a lot of money. Give me a second, guys. Just seeing if the stream's all good. Stream seems all good. Andre, are you coming on? They're throwing more attackers on the pitch, man. Felipe Avoni is really unlucky. He didn't get do better because he had a good game for someone who didn't score. It's really creating a lot of trouble for Ibrahima Konate. So Lodi, Felipe, and Avoni goes off. Oh, that was a really bad one. Are you Dennis Surridge? Everyone's come on. All the attackers come on. See, why couldn't Harry Maguire do that today? Did you see what he did, guys? When he was in trouble, he just cleared it out. Harry Maguire had to do that. He wouldn't have conceded a goal. I'm going to remember Konate doing that in the 87th minute. Nathan, can Elon Musk Operation Mars get success? The thing is LHM is what do you do with it? Like he wants to populate Mars. Like who's willing to leave their family to populate Mars? Can he land on Mars? Can he possibly stay there? Can he like stay there with supplies and like live on Mars? Maybe, man. Maybe he can do that. It's just what is how can it be successful? Do we take out the minerals from Mars and use it in Earth? Like what would it be considered a success? Living there? Like then people must want to live there to populate the Earth. Sorry, to repopulate Mars. So can he land at Mars? Probably, dude. It's gonna happen. But will it even make sense? I don't know, dude. I really don't know. I don't know if it's going to make sense for you. Oh my God, Darwin Nunez misses the sitter. Back to Darwin Nunez missing sitters, guys. Bro, these football fans are annoying. Everybody has their shortcomings, Jack. When was the last time Bayern did not have a top scorer number 9? Luca Toni to closer to Gomez to Mandzukic to Leva. It's been staring at their face all this time. You can't go against your identity. Dude, I remember when they used to have multiple number 9s and they used to play at the same time. There was a time when they had Closer, Podolski, they had Ivica Olic, they had Luca Toni, Closer, and Podolski, I think, all at the same time, if I'm not mistaken. They had Mackay as well. Ooh, chance there for Nottingham Forest. Damn, man, they're really unlucky, dude. They really played well today. Then they rejected CR7. Bayern deserved all of this. What do you need to know about how much they earn will benefit us? NBA, UFC all earn more than football. UFC people don't earn more than footballers. The NBA, NFL, the top tier earn more than footballers, but on average, I think football earns more. Footballers earn more. The top tier of NFL definitely earns more. If you're looking on average, I would say NBA and NFL earn more than the Premier League footballers. UFC, they definitely don't. UFC is the poorest paying sport out of all of these. Very poor, very poor. Uh, so UFC is nowhere on the list. UFC is not even top 20 on the list of best paid sports in the world. I would say behind NBA, NFL, on average, I think Premier League players probably get paid well. Third best. Yeah. What do you need to know about how much they will earn? Will it benefit us? No. So the reason I brought up how much money is are they worth is because a lot of people don't know who the hell Canelo Alvarez is. GK, and Canelo Alvarez, when offered that threat, people were finding it funny. And what I was saying is he can literally buy a private jet, fly fly there and carry out whatever threat he made, because that's the kind of guy he is. He's a boxer and he has lots of money. He's not some dude, some regular dude on off the road. So whether it benefits us or not is not the point. The point is he has the means to do whatever the hell he wants. And if you don't take him seriously, it's at your own peril. That was my point. Darwin Nunez with a chip goes wide. 4 more minutes left. Against the angle, it was not in their favor. Someone tweeted LeBron, why did he copy Mbuemo's celebration? Embarrassing, this happened a long time ago. What to tell you this long time ago? Yeah, why did he compare Mbuemo's celebration? Dude? Interesting. There was an ISRO scientist on the TRS show. Very informative. Okay. Interesting. Someone said to me, Messi, Tonai, Nadal, and I literally got pissed. F1 seems to be a rich sport. They must be raking it in. I don't think there's not enough people for it. So if you're there is just 2022 drivers touring. I don't know how much they're raking in because maintaining those cars are super expensive. So even if they're raking it in, there's just 20 or 30 of them. That's why I'm saying Premier League, the players get paid really well because we're talking about 500-600 players getting paid pretty well every week. Oh boy, cross coming in. Gibbs White with a cross. Early cross. Oh, Brennan Johnson fluffs it. He tried to go high up. Tried to go over the crowd. He should have just driven it. Sam Surridge with a very interesting header backwards that deflects off a Liverpool player. Falls right in front of Johnson, but nothing can be done. 2.5 minutes left. Uh, I don't know if they're raking it in or not touring, but nowhere as much as the Premier League or Premier League. Don't forget the legend Ali Dai from Iran. Raya clean sheet gone 1-1. Luis scored, for fuck's sake. Douglas Louise scored. Man, I wanted Watkins to score. I don't have any luck today. Come on, you can't be serious about LeBron. Please say it was sarcasm, dude. I was joking. Although he does have a LeBron James hairline, to be fair. Buying a jet or keeping a jet is not feasible. You know the cost of jet fuel. I'm just saying, dude, he has the money. It doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying. He has that kind of money, GK. He has that kind of money that if he got offended by that what happened there, could have walked up to a private jet, bought it, loaded up the private jet, go to Qatar, do what he needs to do, come back. He's that kind of rich. So that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter how much anyone gets paid or not. I'm not getting paid. I'm just saying he's a man of great means, and people thought he was some joker because people don't know that other sports exist. Believe me, brother, Canelo Alvarez is no joker. That's all I'll say. So I was telling people that if he's serious, he'll do it, and people were laughing at me like he's not going to do that. They have security. I'm like, bro, this guy's a boxer. What is your security going to do? Nothing. Security is going to do nothing because he actually punches people for a living. Security. He's scared of security. He's a professional boxer. Xabi Alonso got Leverkusen from 17 place to 7th place and is now 12 games unbeaten in a row. At the same time, he's taken them to Europa League semi-final against Jose Mourinho's Roma. Yeah, I was just actually looking at the standings earlier, dude, when people were telling us that Bayern was losing. As it stands right now, Bayern Leverkusen's getting no European games. So that could be a problem for Leverkusen. Then they gotta win Europa League. Stalling tactics by Liverpool. Offside. Nottingham Forest have one last attack probably going into 95th minute. Bro, 5 lakhs just for 1 liter fuel, jet fuel. Imagine you buy 1 crore just spending half the amount of fuel. Telling you, bro, he has that kind of money. It's a real thing. He has that kind of money. And Nottingham Forest has lost at Anfield. Probably one of the better performances at Anfield this season. Kudos to Nottingham Forest, but Liverpool has pulled through. As you can see there, 2 from Jota, 1 from Salah. Goal and assist by Gibbs White and Nico Williams scoring against his old club here. It was a fun game, man. It started off 0-0 in the first half. 5 goals in 22 minutes. Gibbs White's very disappointed. He had a very good game. But it is what it is. I'll go see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Bye, Arnab. I was just watching the rest of this game. Still 0-0 at Crystal Palace full time. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Xabi will replace Klaus in the future, in my opinion. If I hope he has a good enough resume before he does that, because it'll be like a Lampard situation. You know, you don't want it. Dean Smith gets a win. Oh, John Terry's there hugging him. That's odd. John Terry followed him here, did he? Or was he already at Leicester City? I don't remember. Either which way, Leicester have pushed themselves out of the relegation zone, equal on points with Everton. Everton are back into the relegation zone because they also drew. So they have actually gained ground, and Leeds is teetering very dangerously next to them with 1 point. And yeah, so we got 24 and 37. 24 and 34. Between 13 and 20th place, there are only 10 points difference. Frightening. Very frightening. Just seeing the final seconds of the Brentford Aston Villa game, and then we'll sign off, guys. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you, Twalumba. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it very much. Cross comes in. Oh, blocked. Brentford, few seconds left. Cross comes in by Mbeumo. And okay, now Aston Villa going through. Oh no, Aston Villa might have a chance here. It's Ramsey. Feeds it to Watkins. Oh, that was unfortunate. What is going on here? What shithousery is this? We go, Buendia. Cross comes in. Watkins over the bar. Over the bar, Watkins, and I think the game's also over. India is very frustrated. Don't know what you want him to do though. Watkins didn't know. Oh, I don't know what Buendia was doing. He was losing his mind. Nathan, is Michael Schumacher still veteran? I think unfortunately he is. What's with the game? What's with what the game? It was a good game. I think electric cars will be nice. The amount it takes yearly for fuel. I think you have to change the entire infrastructure to do that. That's why Tesla doesn't want to come to India, right? They were supposed to set up a factory in Bangalore, but the Indian government wants to levy too much import charges. Because so the point of of Tesla was to create affordable cars for people that are electric, but with the import duties that the government are imposing on them, it's too much, and therefore Elon Musk said we will not be coming to India. And the way the Tesla system is, like in cities like California, in Los Angeles, where they have a great infrastructure of Tesla, that cannot be incorporated in India. You need a full new infrastructure if you want to replace motor motor vehicles with electrics. So that there is a bill that has been passed in Los Angeles where they will be free of regular cars by, I don't know what year it is, 2040 or 2030 or something like that. So yeah, if you want to do that, you got to switch up the whole infrastructure. Dude. Lot of changes are required to do that. What's the difference between Formula One and Formula E? One is electric, one is motor LHM. That's it. One is electric cars. You can't even hear that engine noise everyone likes to hear. So eventually, we finally got games, which is great. We finally got goals, I should say, which is great. I feel really bad for Forest. They actually played really well today. It's unfortunate, man. Steve Cooper's in a real tough spot. In a real tough spot. But either way. Thank you guys for joining me. I will see you tomorrow. We're going to do a Tottenham. We're going to do Tottenham and Newcastle, and then we're going to do Brighton and Manchester United FA Cup semi-finals. Oh, nervous about tomorrow, but I will see you guys there tomorrow. Thank you for joining me as always. Have a good day. Take care, and good night.